Welcome back, YouTube. Hello, little flexers. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Hope y'all are having a great finish to the week. Today, we are looking at Blacephalon and how it stacks up in this format against the best deck, arguably, in the format, ADP. Now, this video is a little bit of a shorter video, but don't be scared. We have one great matchup for you that really showcases how Blacephalon can beat ADP. Let's get into it. Blacephalon is a deck that has been appearing here in tournaments. I mean, you see it get finishes. It is still a solid deck despite losing things like Fiery Flint. It still has the power to, of course, one-shot the VMAXs. Now, it takes a while to get there, admittedly, but it has that potential. So this list is constructed around trying to get as many energy in play as quick as possible. You'll notice we don't have too many Pokemon recovery options. I think a lot of lists include Ordinary Rod, but we've decided to go away from that because at the point that you're trying to recover Pokemon, you've probably already lost anyway. We have a couple Cramorant. This is a really nice Pokemon to hit the bench, particularly Dedennes, and we might even look to include in future iterations of this list one Zigzagoon so that we can do 20 damage to a benched Crobat and then be able to snipe shot it for knockout. Of course, we have our 4 Blacephalon, the main attacker of the deck, going to be using our Fireball Circus to one-shot things. And then we have a lot of our consistency Pokemon here. So Jirachi is that early game Stellar Wish consistency that you can get multiple Stellar Wishes off when you do your scoop up nets. And then, of course, 4 Jirachi, 2 Dedenne, a Zacian, and Oricorio. One of the greatest consistency cards that this deck has because you can get your Pokemon knocked out multiple times. This Oricorio could basically mean like an extra 12 card draw advantage. So huge card for this deck. And then Mewtwo to recycle your Welders. The rest of the list, all very streamlined, all very standard. We have our 4 Crystal and 3 Retrieval. I'd love to have 4 Retrieval, but it just really isn't possible because you kind of want more raw energy. We got the 4 Giant Hearths. The biggest weakness for this deck is honestly a Chaotic Swell. So playing a max count of our best stadium is what we're going to need here. In terms of where Blacephalon fits into the metagame, I would say it's not tier 1 and it's not necessarily tier 2, but I think it's in a range where it can hang with the big dogs. Like it can hang with Eternatus, it can hang with ADP, although it may not have a great favorable matchup. It might be pretty even or slightly unfavorable. I think it's a deck that can hang with anything in the format, and that makes it a potent choice for Players Cup 2 or any online tournament that you might have. You'll see in this next game against ADP, the game plan for us is going to be to try to get a knockout on the turn either before they altered creation or the turn just after they altered creation. You'll find out whether or not we do that here in this next game, but that is the game plan with this deck. If you can get a knockout the turn after they altered creation, you have a really good chance at winning. If you can't do that, then it gets pretty hard. You'll see how the game plays out here in just a second, but just know that is the win. That is the game plan, the winning game plan against a deck like ADP. So here is Blacephalon for this new format. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. Leave a like here on this video. It helps me get noticed by other people. So if you want this channel to grow, if you like the content that I'm producing, then please make sure to subscribe and like, and maybe even drop a comment down below saying that, hey, you enjoyed this video and you wish other people would check it out. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Here, enjoy Blacephalon versus ADP. Yo, thank you so much to Ryota. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you for choosing to spend your night or your morning watching me. Appreciate that. All right, so let's go here with the Dedenne. Full send this hand. Hurts for sure, but we need too much. Well, this is pretty interesting. Because we gotta go a Blacephalon, I think. And then we gotta go a Zacian. Zacian's really scary to put down against ADP, but I don't really think... I think our game plan is to try to go in. We have to get the first KO before they do. So, We need to get a welder, pretty much, is what it comes down to. We'll go Zacian. Obviously, we have our Stellar Wish left. We get a switch. That's fine, because that's basically another... that's an additional Stellar Wish that we get next turn. And we'll attach, and then we'll Intrepid Sword. If we can get a knockout, like, if we can get the first knockout, then we can win this matchup. If we can get the first knockout, we can win this matchup. It gets really hard if they're able to get an ADP in the active, but we're only, 2 Fire Crystal away from getting a knockout on an ADP if they choose to bring that active. So and they are going to go with the switch. So this all can go out the window. Yo, don't tell me the last card is a energy switch. Yo, okay. Let's go. All right, we can win this one, boys. We can win this one, boys. So it's Giant Hearth o'clock. And we're looking for, we have 1 Fire Crystal left. That ain't it, Chief. All right. Oh, thank you, my love, for my slippers. How did you know my feet were getting cold? All right. So here at this point too, we could also go for a cram my rant. But I think we should go welder onto the Blacephalon. Yeah. I think that's our only play, really. So let's go there. Good hand. Okay. So we're gonna need some things. All right, so the quick ball could be a Dedenne. The quick ball could be a Dedenne. Scoop up the active. Go here. Switch. We get a Fire Crystal, though. If we can get... All right. If we can get a retrieval, then I think this is correct. It's tough, man. I think this is correct. All right, so we'll go here. No! Oh, that one hurts. That one definitely hurts. Okay, okay, we just need 1 retrieval. Oh, but we got the Giant Hearth. Okay, let's go there. Let's go Intrepid Sword. Man. Dang, that one. We were one card away from getting that turn 2 knockout. So heads up play by my opponent to actually switch into the ADP. That was and they get a big charm? Okay. Okay, go off, King. Yo, what's up, Max? Hey, buddy. Hey, thanks for being here in the chat, hanging out with us tonight. Yo! The reset stamp, bro. All right, let's get some chill vibes going on here in the chat as well. Is that too loud? How is everything sounding over there? Blondes lost a lot of steam when Fiery Flint rotated. Agree. It gets really hard. You have to rely on this card a lot. All right, not saying we can't win. That helps. That helps. Not saying we can't win. Just saying it is looking a little dire. So we're gonna go there with the hopes that we can Stellar Wish into a welder. I mean, that's gonna have to pretty much be what it is. Let's see, 1, 2, that's 5. We still need 1, so it actually doesn't make sense, I don't think, to welder. Man, we need the fire crystals, but we got 2 prized, bruh. Alright, well. All I ask is all you've got. Let's go! Let's go! 7? Oh yeah. YDB in the chat. YDB in the chat. You're done, bud. You're done, bud. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. The circus is in town. They need their interdimensional beings back. All right, so then we'll see if they can put together the the Gust plays. We got the 2 fire crystals. We're sitting pretty. We still got a giant hearth. We drew 1. We got the Oricorio in the back pocket. Things are looking up for your boy. Oh man, he dried up the moisture. Oh, there's still plenty of moisture left. If you listen close enough, you can still hear the drip drip. Alright, so there's the Marnie. Definitely a worse hand, but usable. Honestly, again, still kind of relying on this giant hearth. But it's not the worst. It could be way worse. Things could be way worse. That's one of the things. If he gets an attack off, you know, just don't do it to me like that. He already attached, I think, for turn. So he needs his last saucer and or an energy switch, I guess. So we'll see what he has. Getting an ADP out of the deck. I don't know what that means. Maybe he has a... He's just going to have the Intrepid Sword. I think we got this one, boys. Give me an energy. We get an energy. Let's go. Let's go. You're done, bud. YDB, you're done. All right. You think he plays a second reset stamp? I'm going to say doubtful. I'm going to say doubtful. We get a welder, good. We get a fire. All we needed. All we needed. All right, big charm. He should have actually put the big charm on the Dedenne. Actually, because now, if we can get a crystal off of the Jirachi, then we can actually go Cramorant into Dedenne. But we otherwise don't have that play. So. Is there some way to play around the reset stamp here? There isn't. No. There isn't, unfortunately. We're looking for a fire crystal. So, like, my thoughts here are that we could go welder, but then that doesn't mean... That means a fire crystal doesn't win it outright for us. We would need to draw a raw energy. Because we're down all of our retrievals. We basically need both crystals. But if we get a crystal, we can win off Cram. So I think we Stellar Wish first. We get a Quick Ball. Is the Quick Ball better or is the Scoop Up Net? I think Scoop Up Net actually makes more sense. Because we can keep thinning the deck out. So we'll go there. Go Stellar Wish. We'll go Stellar Wish. I need 1 crystal. That's not good, chat. Well, all right. Now we go Welder. Dance of Tribute. Give me a... We need like 2 crystals here. We can still win. We can still win. Nobody get this... Nobody get this twisted. We still got a dub here, cooking. Still got a dub cooking. All right, what we got there? All right, I'm just thinking like, Do I drop a cram or do I drop another Rotch? Do I drop a cram or do I drop a Rotch? The crammies will always be there for us, I think. And he's going to have to take a knockout this turn. He just can't win if he doesn't take a knockout. Yeah, we're so close. We're so close. Aren't they on the bottom? Well, we would have gotten them on the second Stellar Wish, right? Yo, JB Gamble says, what's the play for Full Grips tournament next week? By the way, there are still, I think there's less than 10 slots open if you're still interested in registering for the Full Grip tournament. It's something like 10. I want to say, yeah, right around that 10 mark. So if you're still interested, there is some open slots here. How do we register? You can go online to fullgripgames.com. Here, I'll put it in chat. Fullgripgames.com. And then look for just like online, type in online series. If you still can't find it, let me know. All right, that's gonna be GG's. Yep, a little dance of tribute. Well played, my dude. 1, 2, 3. Sir Switchington. Go attach. Blow him up. All right. Blacephalon. What if Blacephalon is good?